Oh, my camera's moving. Morning, guys. It is Tuesday, April 9th. We have numbers of 9 and 25 today. 9 is about endings. It's unconditional love. It is purging. And then we have 25, which is about changes and boundaries that create balance or being in harmony with changes that are developing. 25 also equals 7, so that could be about disasters. It could be about enlightenment. It could be an awakening of sort or intuition. Okay, so the full numbers of the day, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 transits, and they're major transits going on. So we have 2020, which is about clarity, vision, being able to see ahead or seeing ahead of time. And then of course it's a twin flames activation day because we have 22, 22, 22. Okay, which is 22 is the number of peace. It also equals 4. So in that regards, we have 4 4s. So we're manifesting something into physical reality for the twin flames, and we also have 1717. So there's a double dose of wishes, creating legacy, and it's a powerful ability to cope. We also have, where was I? I lost myself. Oh, I read all the numbers. We have 2 7s, okay, like I said, enlightenment, awakening, or complete disaster. Okay, guys, sorry about that. You guys know I'm in the store, so every now and then, I gotta put the cards down and step back. All right, so let's see what energy is going on in the stars for you guys today. Spirit, what energies are present? Okay. Somebody has money fears. We got the 10 of Pentacles and it's reversed. So somebody may be feeling like they're not blessed. That makes me, somebody's not being grateful here. One of the things that you need to do in order to bring in your abundance is to come from a place of gratitude. And there's somebody, it's reversed, okay? When it's like this means you are protected. You are protected by the love of your friends, family, and your partner, your business partners. It's also about monetary protection. This is whatever you need will be provided for you right when you need it. It's reversed. So somebody's not grateful for what they have. They're not grateful for their blessings. They can't see the blessings that are right in front of them. This has to do, now we have a twin flames activation today. We also have the Mentor of Cups, okay? So the Mentor of Cups is a sign of teaching or learning. So somebody's being schooled right now in the twin flames relationship. Both the divine male and the divine feminine have lessons to learn. One has lessons about how to assert boundaries, and the other one has lessons about how to receive boundaries. Of course, both of you guys, you switch back and forth because you have divine male and divine feminine energies in you, but one of those particular energies has issues to work on. Okay, so this can apply to you also. You could be getting schooled yourself. You're learning, you're teaching. Mentor of Cups is the voice of water. This can represent Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a spiritual person with a sacred commitment to the sensual. It's the difference between enjoying the finer things of life and sybaritic excess, meaning too much, brah. It's also learning about receptivity and reflectiveness. So it's for both of you, okay? One person is teaching the other, and the person that is teaching is also learning. So it goes both ways, is all I'm saying. Okay, so there's learning about sensuality and sharing, loving without owning. Mercury has been fucking with me lately, and yesterday I was so exhausted, and I slept really good last night, and I still can't freaking talk today. Sorry, guys. We do have Mercury and Pisces sextiling the South Node and trining the North Node among all the other Mercury and Mars and Gemini transits going on. So Mercury is in play here, and it always messes with my speech. Either it makes it really clear, or I feel like I'm in a Chinese martial arts film where my mouth just can't quite keep up with what I'm trying to say. Okay, and this is also learning about loving without owning, okay? Not trying to possess someone, not trying to hold power over somebody, not trying to control someone, okay? So as much as you are teaching someone this lesson, you are also learning this lesson yourself. But it's the divine male energy that starts to panic when there isn't enough. Or this could be somebody that's greedy, that's been greedy, or taking advantage of their partner, and they're being schooled right now. They're not grateful, or they may have... This is an idea, though. I mean, it's... Their actions show that they're not grateful, because this is Pentacles. Okay, they're not grateful for the abundance that they have in their love relationship. There isn't an expression right now, but this is also nurturing and healing of our own feelings. So like I said, you know, what is happening in the twin flame soulmates relationship is happening to both of you on different levels at different times. Because, you know, we are not vibrating on the same level. That's what we're aspiring to, but you know, it's a play. One person levels up, another person levels up in a different area, and you know, it's a beautiful dance of evolution is basically what it is. You guys level up, and your vibration allows the other person to level up, which allows you to level up. So I mean, it's a chain reaction is what's going on here. All right, let me turn these turn these over since the cards aren't cooperating. King of Cups. Somebody just can't hold back. King of Emotions is like a breakdown. This could be crying. It could be due to joy, or it could be due to stress and just you can't contain it anymore. So this could be somebody breaking down about they're worried and they're trying to cope and not be afraid of the unknown, but they're having a really, really hard time being grateful or seeing the blessings that they actually have. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. They're worried about their level of comfort. Okay, they're being unseated. What they were used to in terms of financial, material security, you know, beautiful things, luxuries, they are having a hard time parting with it. And they're watching they probably haven't noticed it, but over the last year or so, they've been losing or unable to get some of those comforts that they like being able to watch cable TV. You know, they were forced to be unspoiled when they were spoiled is basically what that is. And now Hierophant is about commitment. It's about marriage. It's about traditions, okay? Traditional relationships, such as marriage. Traditional as in religion, politics, education, any of those institutions that hold power over us or create a set of beliefs in order to control you and you live by. This is the commander of the masses, basically. So there's some changes going on in terms of comfort levels. Somebody is being pushed out of their comfort zone and they don't know what to do about it. Either they're going to be completely ungrateful and they're losing their shit, crying, oh, poor me, which smacks of victim mentality, or their way of releasing the energy is to cry. I'm so stressed, I can't handle this. I don't know what to do. I can't do the things I used to. I can't go the places I used to. I can't be the way I used to. I have to change. I'm so afraid to change. I don't know how. I know what I have to do, but I'm unsure of how to do it. So Hierophant could also be delving into some kind of I was going to say science, because science is a tradition too, right? That goes right under education. So somebody could be looking at astrology. They could be starting to look at tarot cards, trying to find a deeper meaning in life. Trying to find a way to feel at home or to feel comfortable. So there's a definite, distinct feeling of discomfort. And it's not very pleasant. It's definitely something different this person is not used to. Then we have the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer energy. Okay, Cancer. Maybe they don't see this blessing because they don't believe that they deserve love. Cancer. Chariot is represented by Cancer. And one of Cancer's shadow side problems is that they don't believe that they deserve love. Okay, so they can be suspicious and wary of it, and they can hold things in and let them fester. But I see somebody is letting it out in the form of crying. We got a lot of water energy here. We got 3 waters. So there's a lot of emotions. And when you have, that's pressure, guys. It builds up to pressure and it comes out in 2 different ways. Either you freak the fuck out or you cry. Okay, so this could lead to a fight, or this could lead to a breakdown in which somebody just honestly says what they feel instead of projecting, instead of projection. And they're very determined to get to their goal. They have an idea of what they need to do. They're gung-ho, but they may be coming upon a period of time where they're beginning to do research, like if you have a bad habit, you like smoking, okay, you may be preparing to quit smoking. You're figuring out what activities you can do instead of smoking, replacing the physical need. If you have to do something with your hands, you know, there's gum, there's lollipops, there's drink more water, there's every time you feel like you want to smoke a cigarette, go run around your house 4 times as fast as you can and, you know, puff those lungs up so you're like, fuck that, I don't want a cigarette. Mental preparation, okay? And this is also physical research. So some of you guys may be calling up your doctor, calling up your insurance company. Do you guys cover this medication? Or if you don't cover it, is there a supplemental? Or are there places like 1-800, what is it? 1-800-QUIT tobacco. Okay, so a lot of you guys are going to be tracking these things down in preparation for quitting something, a bad habit that no longer serves you. It could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be drugs, it could be just obsessive thoughts, it could be compulsions like OCD, it could be too much shopping, too much sex, obsessing, like for teenage girls and teenage boys, obsessing over finding the one when you're only a teenager. Those kinds of things. Anything that's persistent, that becomes obsessive or repetitive or circular, some kind of habit or pattern that you've established or you may not have been aware of, you're going to be working towards breaking those or preparing to break those things. Okay, and that's also apparent. Chariot is determination, and it's a number 7. Okay, so you've realized something. You realize you need to do something, so you're going to throw all your energy in it, and it begins with preparation. Everything begins with preparation. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so the next card is the Empress. It's a 3. 3 is about information, ideas, communication. It's the number of Mercury. And it, of course, Gemini, 3rd house. Okay, it's reversed. Okay, this is usually about Venus. You know, the Empress is a beautifier. She's sitting pretty. She has she's mastered the energy of all 4 queens and the High Priestess. The Empress grows and beautifies everything she comes across. Now with this can also mean childbirth. You could be having a baby or finding out you're pregnant. It's reversed. Okay, so let's see. Together with the Mentor of Cups, you may be on the go at the moment. The Empress is at Empress vibrating, Empress frequency. Or, I see, this person that is teaching is not yet at a vibratory match to the Empress, but they're there. There's still some issues in regards to this could be somebody who doesn't, somebody who doesn't believe they deserve things, material possessions, money, love. Everything that's manifesting right now, somebody's not believing they deserve it. That's a double dose of the energy. Or it could be that you can't believe your luck with the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, yeah. This could be somebody who suddenly gets lucky and they can't believe that this is happening to them, that they cry. Wow. So this mentor, for some of the twin flames, the divine feminine energy is either past the age where she can have children, I was going to say, or she doesn't want children. There's still something that needs to be done in order for the full Empress divine feminine energy to be expressed. There's still some lessons about receptivity and reflectiveness that need to take place. Now, I'm sorry guys, I know I'm like, what am I, 16 minutes in? Or is that 18? I can't see. 19. I'm 19 minutes in and I only have a couple cards, but that, you know, it's about the message. Ooh, look at that. 10 of Cups, baby, baby, baby. That's success. That's happiness. It's emotional bliss. You have 2 10s, okay? So there's a cycle that's being completed. A lot of it's due to ideas, enlightenment, and changes that are being put into motion by the universe. Yep. The universe working is a direct result of your reactions. So somebody could be extremely blessed and not believe their luck. 6 of Cups, reversed. You may have lost someone recently. This could have been your partner, a family member, a good friend, a friend from high school. Basically anybody, anything that you cared about in the past. Could be person, place, idea, a situation, an idea. You may have recently lost that, or you're not able to get this back. There has either been a death or transformation. Something changed, or somebody changed, or there was a divorce or a breakup to where this person was a karmic lesson for you. And also, this signifies that you will be happier when you can accept the reality that this person isn't coming back. Okay. When you don't attach yourself to the outcome, you may be surprised in what happens. 10 of Wands. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It's been about half an hour now. I had all kinds of stuff going on. Serious multitasking. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Holy cow, Mars is definitely in action today. Okay, let's see. 10 of Wands fell out on the 10 of Pentacles. It's this way up. So far we've got 3 10s. Like I was saying, definite completion of a cycle. 10 of Wands is about burdens or something that's been holding you under the thumb. A person, place, thing, situation, or idea that's been holding you under your thumb. This is putting down that burden. 9 would be the purge, so 10 is the completion of the purge, meaning you got it out of your system. Okay, so somebody has been schooled about abundance, and they're getting rid of how their emotional ties that connected to money. Okay. I've been trying to do this reading for like 2 hours, and there's a lot of things I got to do today. Busy, busy, busy. All right, so this chunk came out, which means it came out the right side up. So this is information integration, or this is a situation that that's happening after 2 or 3 days of receiving downloads and everything being processed in the background. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Discs, Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords, Prince of Discs, Hermit, 5 of Cups, and the Moon. Yeah, so this is what energy is present when your downloads are done integrating. To me, it's like new knowledge or new thoughts or a new task to deal with. Okay, so Queen of Discs Queen of Pentacles is about generosity. This is good fortune due to excellent management. Okay, so this is acknowledgement of the blessings that you have and the blessings to come, which is what you're working on. You're working on the fear of not having enough or not being enough in terms of money, material, possessions, and Pentacles is also Venus too. So this is nurturing, care, and love. So where before you didn't believe it, or you're having a hard time believing it, you're beginning to. Yeah, look, the very next card, Ace of Wands. Queen of Discs and Ace of Wands. It's starting something new or beginning a new, I want to say timeline, but that's not it. This is beginning to live in gratitude, finally. Accepting your blessings and believing that you deserve to receive. This could also be some of you guys are beginning something new. Maybe you're moving because of a job, or you're just moving, and eventually you're going to find a job. You could be creating a business. Or there could be just some ideas about moving, creating something new. There's a fire that's being lit under your butt. Okay, because Ace of Wands are fire. So you are taking action on something. 7 of Swords, opposition. Prince of Discs. Okay, so we have Queen of Discs and Prince of Discs. So there is, if you're in a relationship, somebody is immature, emotionally immature in terms of money and possessions. where somebody is clued into the law of attraction and is very generous with their energy in the form of time, love, money, ideas, attention. So there's somebody here that could be communicating that they're not sure if they want to move with you, or somebody is against the idea, or they could be saying, I'm not sure where I'm going to move to. They're having trouble with the fact that they've got to begin something new. This is also earth energy, so there's this element of stubbornness. Somebody is having trouble with the idea that they now have to begin something with you. Either they have to move in with you, or they have to work with you, or they have to start something with you. There's still, emotional immaturity when it comes to money. But then we have the Hermit, Five of Cups, and the Moon. So the Hermit is analysis paralysis. This is Virgo energy. Okay, so somebody's doing reflection. They've had a midlife crisis. They've been thinking a lot, getting rid of a lot of negative things, toxic things, people, places, things, situations, or ideas that no longer serve them. And they're realizing that these things are toxic and that they need to get rid of them. And there's an active beginning to unload this burden. Okay, they're attempting to purge. And this is intelligent thought, self-mastery, mastering the self. What is my responsibility in things? So somebody's been coming to a recognition of their responsibility. They're still struggling with having to start something new in terms of finances, in terms of business, in terms of home, being home and comfort. Then we have Five of Cups. Okay, so there's been some baggage. That's what part of this purge is. Getting rid of previous expectations, getting rid of hurts and pain from previous relationships that didn't work out. These were karmic lessons. Okay, that's what the Hermit is about. The Hermit is realizing, they're helping them to realize their responsibility in past relationship failures. And part of the thing that they're realizing is that they're not clear, and they're realizing that they are emotionally immature when it comes to material possessions. It makes them greedy. It makes them stubborn. So this opposition here could be betrayal, could be lies, could be an illusion, delusion, self-deception, just not being able to see clearly. Remember what I said about habits and patterns? Somebody wants to get rid of an addiction. I didn't even see this, but the King of Cups reversed. They know they have to get rid of some kind of pattern. One is an addiction, a physical addiction that was caused through emotional pain, probably by this baggage here, insecurities. And then we also have the emotional attachment to material things. So there's two things that somebody is working on here that they're battling, and they're winning. Because we have 18, the moon. The moon is about healing after a traumatic period. I see three specific things here. Actually, there's the death of a loved one that somebody hasn't quite come to grips with. They may not have had some kind of responsibility in it, but they may have never achieved closure while this person was alive. So they're coming to terms with the fact that this person isn't coming back, and this is regrets. They're having regrets that they weren't able to close things out. But don't worry, with this Saturn and Pluto and South Node conjunction in the next year, you're going to get a chance to complete some karmic cycles. You're going to be getting a lot of blasts from the past. Okay, so you're going to be confronted. This is when the past and the present meet. Okay, past, present, and future convergence. The moon. There is a full moon in Libra coming up, okay, in 29 degrees. So that's the anaretic degree. So there's a completion of a contract, of partnerships, of promises. There's so many things going on with Libra, but at the anaretic degree, you're opening a portal to allow the physical manifestation of something. So there's a balance going on universe-wide. There's personal balance, and then there's balance in relationships. Balances of power. 18 is also healing through example, or setting an example through healing. This also equals 9. So there's a definite purge that's leading to a completion of a cycle, but we're not quite there yet. Almost. Okay, so we had 3 cards. This is more information integration. Okay, there it is. 10 of Swords, 2 of Discs, and 9 of Wands. There it is. Yep, addictions. Alcohol addiction, drug addiction, any kind of addiction, physical addiction, mental addiction, spiritual addiction. Usually when we have the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords, that means addiction. But the King of Cups is reversed, meaning somebody is emotional. They're purging their emotions that led to this addiction. Now they're left with this physical addiction, okay? And the physical addiction is the Ten of Swords. It's the end of the world. It is, the worst is over, okay? The physical aspect is now gone. What remains is your thoughts. So there's a wrap up of purging emotions that led to this addiction, which is going to clear the path for you to conquer this addiction or pattern, whatever it is. Okay, Ten of Swords. We got 4 tens, guys. Completion of a cycle. This is a wrap up. And it's to balance things back out, okay? It's taking away a limitation and replacing it with a strength, okay? This is your story that you're wrapping up. This is what you've experienced. Now you're getting to the point where you're going to be able to tell your story to others, okay? But first, you must address the physical symptoms. You're addressing the emotional symptoms. You're almost done with that. Next is the physical symptoms, okay? And while you're addressing the physical symptoms, you're going to be supported. There's going to be people around you supporting you and guiding you. And then what happens is you get to tell your story and what you did. You're sharing your information. You're sharing your tools. And that's going to help other people get better. All right, I'm going to tie this up because we're already at 32 minutes. You know me. It seems like all my readings are about 33 minutes lately. Let's wrap this up with a card from the Hawaiian Healing Intentions deck. There it is. All right, that's exactly what I was saying, okay? Ho'olana, buoyant force, to lift up. Rise, my children. Overcoming grief. It's a 2. It's about balance. My intention is to allow myself to grieve and to hold myself in loving, patient arms as I move through the complicated feelings related to my loss. Grief is the natural and essential process of allowing all the complicated feelings that occur around loss to surface. By allowing yourself to fully experience your feelings, you can move through the grief and reconnect with the joy of life. Above all else, strive to be loving and gentle with yourself as you journey through this transition. All right, you guys, that's all I got for you guys today. I love you. Take care. See you tomorrow.